What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Let's start this video with Keone Pearson and how he made himself and all the bodybuilding fans proud by showing up in his career's best shape at the Olympia. That was a huge jump from Keone in terms of placings. He went from 14th place to 6th place, that too in just 1 year. It just goes to show us how much untapped potential he still has. Definitely the most beautiful physique in the entire 212 class this year. He turned pro in 2019, so he is relatively young and doesn't have that muscle maturity that guys like Angel Calderon, Shaun or Kamal have. Those guys have been training for decades, so the more time Keone invests in competitive sport, the more dangerous he will become. Matt Jensen released these new pictures of the 212 King Shaun Clarida 1 day out of the Olympia. And as they always say, pictures or videos don't do Shaun any justice. I wonder what was going through the minds of other athletes when Shaun was warming up backstage and hitting those shots. The combination of hardness and dryness and how he nails it, it is just incredible. If Shaun keeps coming like this, he is gonna be extremely hard to beat. Because remember, the only guy who was able to beat him in the last 3 years was Derek Lunsford, and we can all agree there isn't anyone in the 212 lineup who has a shape like Lunsford, except maybe Keone Pearson, but Keone needs more back. It was a great gesture how Kamal admired Shaun's transformation this year, so I wonder if Shaun would ever push his limits and try to get to 190s, because this year he competed in the 170s range.
But when I saw what he looked like before and the transformation that he did, that's a big, massive respect. Sometimes I feel really worried when he trains and he lifts that heavy weight for a small little frame. I feel, oh my God, I hope everything goes well with him.
So there is the confirmation from the mutant Nick Walker regarding the upcoming Arnold Classic.
I will not be doing the Arnold this year. I will be focusing on just the Olympia, taking some downtime, and making as much needed improvements as possible.
He is gonna give his system a break because he had a really long prep, roughly 22 weeks of it. So Nick improved in every aspect of bodybuilding. He brought a smaller waist, much more streamlined physique, and his conditioning was phenomenal. And the crazy thing is, him and his coach Matt Jensen had only 12 weeks together for this year's Olympia. He himself admitted that mentally he was in a spot where getting the 5th place seemed satisfactory, but he delivered a great performance. The goal remains the same for the mutant: win the Olympia one day. So another full year ahead of those crazy improvements for Nick and climbing up the ladder. Were you guys disappointed with Akim Williams' performance at the Olympia? He went from 9th place to last place, which I think was fair. He loses so much ground in the back shots because of those highlights. And the amount of talent that we are witnessing in the open bodybuilding recently, I think the judges won't consider him for the top 10 unless he brings something truly special. We don't even know who coached Akim for 2022, but it was no different than last year. Akim will be turning 39 next year, so it is gonna get harder and harder to hold on to those legs. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.